company. No, possession lost. A chance here, and a goal! They couldn't have asked for a better opening.
And that's the way to start a football match. They've been brave and bold and very much on the front foot. That's deserved for me.
It just couldn't have been placed any better. Are the first to strike, Brazil.
Well, that's their campaign well and truly up and running now.
Tried to play it through. Skillfully hit. Goal! They're 2 up already. Could we have a rout on our hands? Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Oh, he's cut out the pass in a crucial area, but he's still had a lot to do, and that's a clever finish.
So, it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
No, that's not going to make it. It's on for him. The forward push gains momentum. Micah Richards. And that won't be making it through. Got it. The pass cut out. De Jong. And now the counter-attack. He's got in. Tries from a way out. And that's gone wide of the left-hand post.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Zabaleta. He plays it through. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Puts it away. That certainly made things interesting. The difference is down to 1.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Zabaleta. Here's Barry. Great through ball over the top. Oh, flag up. Just offside there. Needs straight off the last man. The referee's assistant pretty alert. And Barry. Now he's ready for a shot. That tested him.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Here comes the corner. He knocks it in. Zabaleta. Fouled there. Free kick given.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
A ball in. That'll be a corner. Ball in. He's on the end of it. No luck there.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Decent strike. Well saved by the keeper.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
Zabaleta. Barry on the ball. Slickly done that. Ball still in play. And there's the end to the first 45.
Well, it's always a good sign for a team when they're not really playing that well, but they've still got a lead. But I still think they need a lot more width in what they're doing.
Just one goal separates them. 2-1 on the score sheet. And Micah Richards. Here's Silva. This goes for a throw-in. Plays this forward. Here's Yaya Toure. The ball's with Aguero. Can he now find a finish? That was certainly struck well enough. And the ball goes out of play again. Here's Michael Richards. He decides to shoot. They've done it. Now back on level terms.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Great goal that. Great team goal, in fact.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement.
Here's a possibility. He scored! They have the all-important lead. He was allowed far too much space.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Well, when you look around the dressing room and think, who can I depend on? This is the guy for me. He's such a wonderful technician.
No, that won't be finding its target. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. A switch of play. And that ball is dispatched to the opposite wing. Chance. There's a possibility here for a shot.
But just how wasteful was that?
That's a real let-off.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Shoots. They've scored. Have done it. They're back on level terms.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Well, he did very well to get a shot away and score because it's hard to take a pass on the move, but that was very tidy.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. They're back level again. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. He's unlucky not to score there.
Well, listen, I think you just have to praise his attitude. He's never afraid to have a go, and it doesn't matter from where.
Taking a deflection. Time ticking on, 40 minutes played in the second period. Cuts it out, Micah Richards. Silva. Wants to get this forward. Nasri! That's an admirable save.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
Slides it through. Now Aguero. Again the keeper's up to it. The referee blows and it's all over. So it ends all square, but no dull ball draw. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. And we're off. Compani. He's on a real charge. Wants to get this forward. Compani makes the interception. Dzeko. Tevez. He's onside here.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Great chance for the counter. Looking to thread it through. Plays this forward. He's He's looking to play it into the channel.
Yeah, they're just finding it hard now to produce that extra bit of craft that can make all the difference. That key pass.
Can he now find a finish? He's found space. Sends it towards the centre. Possibility here, and the chance accepted with some aplomb. And with that strike, they put themselves ahead on aggregate. And that goal just shows you the real quality in this team.
Yeah, this is a lovely brand of football we're watching. They're playing with flair and enterprise, and there's a real cutting edge to their attack.
So we resume at 1-0.
Well, when you look around the dressing room and think, who can I depend on? This is the guy for...
Here's a possibility, he scored! They've most definitely hit their stride now. A defensive howler punished emphatically.
Oh, he's cut out the pass in a crucial area, but he still had a lot to do, and that's a clever finish.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
He's got in. Tevez. It's on for him. Dzeko. Good support. He can take the shot on here. Tevez! And they escape imminent danger. Crowd just waiting for the half-time whistle. Maybe a chance before that whistle, though. Clichy. This is lovely passing to watch. There is the end of the first period.
Well, they've got that decision to make now, don't they? You know, half-time, they're in a good position, but will they look for more in the second half, or will they decide to just sit back and settle for defending this lead?
It's a lead, but not a decisive one. 2-0 the score. Another throw-in. He's latched onto it. Compani.
Well, if they're going to trouble this opposition, then every single player has to contribute more. Their passing needs a serious lift.
Cut out in a promising position. Slides it through. Shoots here. Another goal. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. It just couldn't have been placed any better. A brace of goals for him now. So it's 3-0 now. Got it. It's through. Now the chance. There it is. They really are turning the screw now. That would have to go down as one of the sweetest strikes I think I've ever seen.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. It's a throw-in. Lescott. He can line one up here.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Sloppy pass, intercepted. From way out. And that will be the keepers.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Here's a cross, and that ball picked up by the keeper. We're into the final quarter of an hour. Wants to get this forward. Yaya Toure intercepts. Chance for a counter then. He plays it through. It's come through to him nicely. He hits it. That's halted the danger. And he's going for it. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Keeper makes the stop.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Full-time whistle within sight. Victory would guarantee them passage to the semi-final. Adebayor. He's got in. And that brings to an end 90 minutes of football. Victory means progression to the next. It's the penultimate step. No place for the faint-hearted. John Champion here, and providing the insight for all of us is Jim Beglin. Looking to carve open the defence. It's on for him. No, beaten to it. Song Bilong. The linesman's kept his flag down, and again! That was a really powerful shot, and an admirable save from the keeper.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
It's a ball in. From way out. And he's made another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
He knocks it in. Tries his luck. Really good try, but no goal.
Yeah, but the fans still love this guy. I mean, he'll keep having a go from any distance, never stops trying. Just didn't happen for him that time.
And Rosicki. It's through. Could be a chance now. He scores! It's 1-0. A very classy finish, that. So we start again at 1-0.
Well, when you look around the dressing room and think, who can I depend on? This is the guy for me. He's such a wonderful technician.
Brazil with a free kick. And he's going for it. He went for power there.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Plays this forward. This could be interesting. It just veered off to the right.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Chip through over the top. Ball still in play. Got beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Song Bilong. No, it was cut out. Stopped him illegally there. A ball in. Chance for a counter then. "30 minutes gone." The whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. Koscielny. Wants to get this forward. He's latched onto it. He's onside. There's a possibility here for a shot, and it's a really well-taken goal, and a potentially crucial moment for Brazil. It's incredible how he managed to steer that one in.
I don't think the keeper could get a clear view of that, but it still needed to be soundly struck, and he managed enough power, okay?
So we resume with the scores back level.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Tries to slide it past the defence. He takes the opportunity to shoot. Well saved by the keeper.
I thought he was magnificent then. He had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
I think they've shown some fantastic grit, just not to allow the opposition to take control of the match. You know, after going behind 1-1, I think it'll please them.
The sides locked level at 1 goal each. Flicks it over the top. And that's going a long way. Here's a cross, and they get it away. He sends it in. Chamberlain. Rosicki. Slides it through. It's opened up nicely for him.
But just how wasteful was that?
Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Vermaelen. Played just beyond the hour here. Fisted away by the keeper. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. A long-range effort. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
He's certainly not short on belief. I mean, another long-distance effort from him, but it's so hard to beat the keeper from that kind of range.
Here's Koscielny. Rosicki. They're breaking out quickly here. He plays it through. It's come through to him nicely. He can take the shot on here. Oh, that would have given the home support a true lift.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Almost in the final quarter of an hour. Rosicki, who's set up 1 goal so far. Vermaelen. They'll regard that as a decent result, only a corner. Here's a ball in. A decent try, but not good enough. Takes a shot from there, pushed away, and the danger cleared away. That was some strike, but the keeper matched it with a really good save.
Well, there's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there.
And Van Persie. Onside. Chamberlain. Got it. Looking to thread it through. Sanya. Rosicki. The final whistle goes. Nothing could separate these sides in the end. But the So, semi-final day, a time for willing hearts and strong minds. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty here. Intercepts the pass. A shot! They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
I think the coach will be really annoyed with that kind of sloppiness to allow a shot like that.
Got it. Now Koscielny. Here is Ramsey. He's onside. No, that's not going to make it. Here is Ramsey. Opportunity for a goal. Blocked out there off the defender. The ball played forward, and no danger there from that cross.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
They've broken free on the wing. He's carved himself a chance here, and he makes absolutely no mistake. And with that strike, they put themselves ahead on aggregate. It just couldn't have been placed any better. They now lead both in the match and on aggregate. Intercepted. Chance. Skillfully hit. They've done it. They really are turning the screw now. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. So, it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Song Belong. Caught him there, free kick. A ball in, the ball's out, goal kick. "30 minutes on the watch. He's unlucky not to score there.
Yeah, but the fans still love this guy. I mean, he'll keep having a go from any distance, never stops trying. Just didn't happen for him that time.
Now Koscielny. Oh, stopped him illegally. That's a free kick.
Well, I think it might be a touch too far to have a go at goal, but I've been proven wrong in the past and maybe again.
He knocks it in. It's a corner. It could have been worse. Hits a ball in. He'll have a go. It's there! Just one goal in it now. The comeback could be on. A great corner, a good header.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many, and he eluded everyone to tuck it away. Excellent header.
They kick off only one ahead now.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
A long-range effort, cleared away from danger. Strikes it from distance. Here's Wilshere. Now a promising attack from a wide position. This could be interesting. Maybe now. And there's the end to the first 45.
Well, although they're ahead, they've been quite limited on the ball, really, for me. The fans will want them to open up a bit more, certainly get more width in their play, need more of an expansive game.
Just one goal separates them, 2-1 on the score sheet. Referee in a good position to give the free kick. And the ball is given back to the keeper. The pass cut out. Chamberlain. Kieran Gibbs. Some slick passing on display. What can they make of it? Plays this forward. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. Ramsey. Now he's ready for a shot. Oh, well saved.
Well, the last line of defence came to the rescue when the lines in front weren't looking too clever. Good stop.
They'll regard that as a decent result. Only a corner. Here's a ball in. Kieran Gibbs. A header this time. What a reprieve that was.
Well, the end result was such a shame, but what a great attempt to win the ball back and get a pop in at goal.
Tries to slide it past the defence. Kieran Gibbs. Here is Ramsey. Now Koscielny. He's looking to play it into the channel. Oh, it's been cut out. Steered away. Long ball over the top. The linesman's kept his flag down. Blocked. It's a solid piece of defending. Back it goes. From way out. And he couldn't put it away.
What a huge let-off that was. Conceding them would really have left them a mountain to climb.
Van Persie, who's imposed himself already on this fixture. Hits it long. Giroud wants to get this forward. Arshavin. Ramsey's got it. He scores! Do you put that down to good finishing or to poor defending?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Ramsey, picked off there. Song Bilong. He's got in. Van Persie. And there is the final whistle. This was a psychological victory as much as anything. So, who will be the champions? We'll soon find out. It's just a small matter of 90 minutes of football. The teams then, Barcelona against Brazil. Now the chance. Off he goes. Hits it. Oh my goodness. That really puts them in charge early on.
And that's the way to start a football match. They've been brave and bold and very much on the front foot. That's deserved for me.
A devastating counter-attack that executed, I would have to say, to perfection.
Yeah, but once they won the ball back in midfield, they still had a lot to do. They were measured and clinical and made it count.
Brazil have the priceless opener.
Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Crosses it in. It's through. Nicely fed in.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Here's a shot. He so nearly exploited that mistake. ball's with Xavi. Now Jonathan Dos Santos. It's opened up for him, and he has scored! And how vital might that be for Barcelona?
Well, I'd put that down to great anticipation. He was on the move before any defender reacted. Wonderful.
They kick off with parity restored.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Xavi on the ball. And Daniel Alves. Shoots here, and that is simply superb. That could well turn out to be the winner they've been looking for. It stemmed from losing the ball in a really dangerous position.
Well, you know, that's what usually happens in football. When one team is careless, the other is only too willing to capitalise. Ouch.
Brazil now up by a goal.
Oh, this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
How about it? How about that? They've most definitely hit their stride now. That would have to go down as one of the sweetest strikes I think I've ever seen.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
A long-range effort. Keeper claims it.
Well, believe me, when the opposition defence keeps a high line like that, it can only offer them encouragement to get in behind. And I think they should have produced more there.
This is very pleasing on the eye. Afellay, maybe this time.
That's gone in.
Oh, that is fabulous! Sensational goal! A goal scored so late in the first half. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, that's not the best intent by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The difference is down to 1.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And the danger cleared away. Another throw. And there's the end to the first 45.
Well, despite the score, I think they've been lacking creatively. They haven't used the width of the pitch for me, and they've not really stretched the opposition at all. That's got to improve.
The scoreline is 3-2. Bags of entertainment, and not too much separating these teams right now. Barcelona against Brazil. No, that won't be finding its target. He's having a pop. Really good try, but no goal.
Well, listen, I think you just have to praise his attitude. He's never afraid to have a go, and it doesn't matter from where.
Here's Piqué, now Sergio Busquets. And he's let fly. That was really close.
Yeah, he may have caught them by surprise, but it was always going to take something pretty special to score from there. Unlucky.
And the shot from distance. And the keeper's there to claim it.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble
He
the keeper from there.
2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really silly mistake to give the ball away there, but he's done really well to cut out the pass and get the finish away.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
They now lead by 2.
To go 2 up, though, just allows that lovely bit of breathing space.
Here's Puyol. Clever ball. Puyol. Looking to thread it through. They're breaking out quickly here. Sergio Busquets. Sergio Busquets. Promising run down the byline. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Kiko. He plays it through. He's got in. Intercepted. Xavi. It's Piqué. Here's Pedro. Pedro. Taking a deflection. Here's a cross. Tries with his head. Oh, that would have given the home support a true lift.
Oh, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
He's looking to play it into the channel. A shot! He shoots again. He just took too long there.
Oh, he was way too tentative there. It was almost like he was too afraid to miss it.
So that's it, the final whistle. What a performance, one in which they had to dig. So, who will be the champions? We'll soon find out. It's just a small matter of 90 minutes of football. The teams then, Brazil against Barcelona. So, here we go then. Deliberate foul. Cleared away. Here's a cross, and that ball picked up by the keeper. Long ball over the top. Pedro. Looking to thread it through. Now Pedro. It's opened up for him, and he has scored! And Barcelona strike first. That was a teasing finish.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Are the first to strike, Barcelona.
Listen, the pressure and intensity of a final can give the scorers of that first goal a huge, huge lift. The others, well, they'll get to feel a sense of panic now.
Wants to get this forward. The ball is with Messi, and he's there to make the block. Fisted away by the keeper. A free kick from an inviting position.
If ever a goalkeeper had to get his wall set up right, this is it. And even then, it may not be good enough, because once this fella gets over a free kick, he's capable of anything.
He's unlucky not to score there.
Oh, look, I just think he didn't get the connection he was hoping for. Nearly perfect technically, but not quite on the mark.
Piqué, who's set up one goal so far. And a header! He misses, only narrowly though.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Daniel Alves, now through to Pedro. Good footwork, creating the counter-attack. Oh, took him out. Free kick given. Poor ball that's intercepted. Cesc Fabregas on the ball. And these players from both sides still battling for the right to play their football. Lead is narrow, probably deserved. They seek an equaliser prior to half-time. It's on for him. The whistle goes to signal the midway point of this game.
Well, they haven't really got going in this leg. The momentum is against them now, and it's going to be tough.
Just the one goal separates them then. It's 1-0. Brazil against Barcelona. Free kick given by the referee. Barcelona with a free kick. Here's Puyol. Sergio Busquets looking to carve open the defence. Beaten away. The ball is with Sergio Busquets. Messi. He's having a go. An absolute thunderbolt. He has scored an absolute wonder goal. That is without doubt a top draw finish.
Well, maybe they were asking for it there, because if you allow him that time and space, he's capable of scoring from anywhere, and that's tremendous.
They now lead by 2.
To go 2 up though just allows that lovely bit of breathing space.
Pedro shoots.
But just how wasteful was that?
He's looking to play it into the channel. He's onside. Chance for a counter then. Just caught him. Barcelona with a free kick. And he goes direct. Xavi's cross. They're just missing that finishing touch.
That was such a good effort despite the attention of his marker. I thought he did really well there.
Tries from a way out. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
Well, that's understandable, because they haven't found it easy against this defence, and shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
And he belts it. A fine stop by the keeper.
And that's a really instinctive stop too. Great reflexes to make it happen. I thought he showed class there.
And the shot from distance. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
A fine display of slick passing. Another attempt. Well, the whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. That's clearly not what was intended. Only 5 minutes remain and there's nothing to separate these two teams. Will we see a winner here? They are almost there. Lunged in there and gave away a free kick. Barcelona with a free kick.
He's got 2 options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
Another one here!
That's got in.
Oh my goodness! Is the stage set for a dramatic end to this game? Really quick reactions to the loose ball.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. So the stage is set for a real grandstand finish.
Well, they've got big momentum now, so it's time to stay focused and composed and use their experience. What a boost that is.
Cesc Fabregas. The referee blows his whistle for full time. Prizes don't come much bigger than this Konami Cup, and they've won it. They will never forget the day. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
You know, the atmosphere coming to this match was wonderful. It's an absolute pleasure to be here and share this moment with such an outstanding team. Do you know, in my experience, this is always one of those strange feelings because yes, you're champions, yes, you've won, but sometimes you just don't know what to do. You don't know